Good evening. This is Akashvani and I am Abhishek Mukhopadhyay with the news at 9. The headlines. Centre approves minimum support prices for Rabi Crops for marketing season 2024-25. Also approves 13 gigawatt renewable energy project in Ladakh. 4% hike announced in dearness allowance for Central Govt Employees. Approves productivity-linked bonus of more than 1,968 crore rupees for railway employees. Raksha Mantri Rajnath Singh stresses on strengthening armed forces, fighting skills and weapon technologies. US President Joe Biden arrives in Tel Aviv as Israel-Hamas conflict escalates. And in ICC Men's Cricket World Cup, New Zealand defeats Afghanistan by 149 runs at Chennai. Government has hiked dearness allowance DA by 4 percentage points to 46% for Central Govt Employees. Briefing reporters in New Delhi after the cabinet meeting, Information and Broadcasting Minister Anurag Singh Thakur said 48,67,000 central government employees and around 68 lakh pensioners will benefit from this decision.
केंद्र सरकार के कर्मचारियों का dearness allowance और पेंशनर्स का dearness relief में 1 जुलाई 2023 से 4% की वृद्धि करने का निर्णय किया गया। ये वृद्धि अब कुल मिलाकर 42% से बढ़ाकर 46% हो जाएगी। 12,857 करोड़ रुपए इसके ऊपर वित्तीय भार आएगा।
This increase is in accordance with the accepted formula which is based on the recommendations of the 7th Central Pay Commission. The combined impact on the exchequer on account of both dearness allowance and dearness relief will be 12,857 crore rupees per annum. The government has also approved productivity-linked bonus of over 1,968 crore rupees to more than 11 lakh railway employees. Union Cabinet approved the bonus equivalent to 78 days' wages for the financial year 2022-23 to all eligible non-gazetted railway employees. The Centre also approved minimum support prices MSP for 6 Rabi Crops for marketing season 2024-25. Union Minister Anurag Singh Thakur said the highest increase of 425 rupees per quintal has been approved for lentil, followed by increase of 200 rupees per quintal each for rapeseed and mustard. He said an increase of 150 rupees per quintal each has been approved for wheat and safflower. Mr. Thakur said the cabinet has also approved increase of 115 rupees per quintal for barley and 105 rupees per quintal for gram.
तिलहन और सरसों में जो MSP है उसको 200 रुपए प्रति क्विंटल की वृद्धि की गई है। मसूर के लिए 425 रुपए की प्रति क्विंटल वृद्धि की गई है। गेहूं के लिए 150 रुपए प्रति क्विंटल की वृद्धि की गई है और बारले के लिए 115 रुपए प्रति क्विंटल वृद्धि की है। चने के लिए 105 रुपए प्रति क्विंटल वृद्धि की है और सैफलार के लिए भी 150 रुपए प्रति क्विंटल वृद्धि की है।
He said the increase in MSP for mandated Rabi crops for marketing season 2024-25 is in line with the Union Budget 2018-19 announcement of fixing the MSP at a level of at least 1.5 times. The government has also approved the project on Green Energy Corridor Phase 2, the interstate transmission system for 13 gigawatt renewable energy project in Ladakh. The project is targeted to be set up by 2029-30 with total estimated cost of over 20,773 crore rupees.
15 अगस्त 2020 को प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी ने लाल किले के प्राचीर से लद्दाख में 7.5 गीगावाट का सोलर पार्क स्थापित करने की घोषणा की थी और मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ पावर एंड रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी ने उस दिशा में 13 गीगावाट की रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी की क्षमता विकसित करने का एक प्लान बनाया। जब वो सोलर पावर प्लांट बनेंगे उसके लिए लद्दाख से लेके मेन ग्रिड तक लाने के लिए 5 गीगावाट की कैपेसिटी की ट्रांसमिशन लाइन को आज अनुमति दी गई है। उसकी अनुमोदित लागत 20,773 करोड़ रुपए है।
Raksha Mantri Rajnath Singh has said that unconventional and asymmetric warfare, including hybrid war, will be part of the future conventional wars. He stressed upon strengthening armed forces fighting skills and weapon technologies. The minister was speaking at the Army Commanders Conference in New Delhi today. He asked the armed forces to plan, strategize and prepare according to the changing security dynamics. Commenting on the current situation along the northern borders, Mr. Singh expressed full confidence in the army for any contingency situation. He said the ongoing talks for peaceful resolution will continue at all levels. Referring to the situation along the western borders, he complimented the Indian Army's response to cross-border terrorism. He appreciated the Army's efforts to develop niche technologies in collaboration with industries, fulfilling the vision of Atmanirbhar Bharat in defense sector. He said that modernization of weapons for every soldier is a key focus of the government. Union Home Minister Amit Shah has said that left-wing extremists and their ideology are against the country's development and bright future. He said those who do not want mobile towers, roads and other essential facilities in left-wing extremism-affected areas are creating hurdles in the way of a bright future for the youth. Mr. Shah said this while interacting with 200 tribal youth under the Tribal Youth Exchange Program in New Delhi this evening. He added that violence cannot provide jobs and that it is necessary to join the mainstream of society for development and creation of basic infrastructure. Union Minister for Road Transport and Highways, Mr. Nitin Gadkari, said the development of waterways is important for the development of the country. He was addressing session on inland waterways and coastal shipping in Global Maritime Summit in Mumbai today in a virtual mode. Mr. Gadkari said that waterways is the cheapest way of transport as compared to railway, road or aviation. He added that waterways is fuel efficient, cost effective and environment friendly mode of transport. Union Minister of State for the Ministry of Science and Technology, Dr. Jitendra Singh, called upon the world to use the outer space for peaceful purposes and keep it free from conflict. Delivering the keynote address at the two-day conference on space in New Delhi today, he said that India stands for international space collaborations for the larger benefit of mankind. The minister said India has consistently adhered to the principles of transparency, accountability and peaceful use of space. Union Minister of State for Health and Family Welfare, Dr. Bharti Praveen Pawar, today said that the centers identified 5.5 crore people for Ayushman Bharat Golden Card in Bihar. She was addressing a function in Deepnagar in Nalanda district after distribution of Ayushman Bharat Card. The Union Minister said the Ayushman Bharat Card is a health shield for poor families which assures cost of treatment of ailment up to 5 lakh rupees. Union Minister for Power and New and Renewable Energy R.K. Singh has said today that the International Solar Alliance ISA is playing an important role in the energy transition in the world. Addressing the curtain raiser conference on the 6th session of the International Solar Alliance Assembly, the Union Minister said the alliance is growing day by day and many countries are showing the interest to join the alliance. Stressing on the effectiveness of ISA as an organization at the global level, R.K. Singh informed that the ISA has 124 signatories, out of which 94 have ratified, and this is much bigger than other energy organizations like IEA. The 6th session of the International Solar Alliance Assembly will be held from 30th October to 2nd November in New Delhi. This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates around the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. As the war between Israel and the terrorist organization Hamas entered the 12th day, a massive blast shook Gaza City Hospital. At least 500 people are believed to have been killed in the blast. Meanwhile, Israel has said the blast was caused by a failed rocket launch by the Palestinian group Hamas, which denied the blame. Leaders from across the world, including US, Russia, France and the United Nations, condemned the bloodshed. Prime Minister Narendra Modi also condoled the loss of lives in the attack. We have a report.
Amidst the widespread rage in the region following hospital carnage, US President Joe Biden arrived in Tel Aviv today. Addressing the media jointly with Mr. Biden, the Israeli Prime Minister hailed US support in providing the infrastructure needed to fight against the Hamas terror group. Palestinian Authority President Mahmoud Abbas immediately cancelled the planned meeting with US President. Jordan's King Abdullah II bin al-Hussein also called off a summit meeting that was supposed to take place with Biden and Egyptian and Palestinian leaders. More than 1,400 Israelis have died since the Hamas assault began. In Gaza, the death toll has risen to 3,300. With Shivani Kashyap, Aditi Lumba, Akashvani News.
President Draupadi Murmu has said that the problem of global warming and climate change is posing a threat to the existence of humanity. Addressing the inaugural function of the 4th Agriculture Roadmap 2023-28 in Patna today, the President said these global problems have mostly affected poor and deprived people. The President emphasized on finding solutions for global warming and climate change, which is impacting agriculture on a large scale. The Northern Railway will run 34 Puja special trains during the upcoming festive season to clear the extra rush of passengers. Talking to Akashvani News, Northern Railway General Manager Shobhan Chaudhary said that these special trains will be run mostly for the eastern part of the country. He said a sufficient number of coaches will be added in these trains to ensure the hassle-free journey for passengers. Mr. Chaudhary said that special arrangements including special desks and crowd management systems will be put in place at railway stations in the national capital during this festive season.
कुल मिला के इनके 377 ट्रिप्स लगेंगे 34 ट्रेन से और जिसमें से 90% ट्रेन अभी जो दुर्गा पूजा के समय का रश है वो ईस्टर्न इंडिया की तरफ जाती है तो 90% ट्रेन ईस्टर्न इंडिया तरफ जाएंगी और 10% जो बाकी वो उत्तर भारत में जाएंगे और इसमें करीब 5000 हमने एडिशनल कोचेस लगाए हैं जिसमें AC 2 टायर AC स्लीपर क्लास और नॉर्मल जनरल क्लास भी है स्टेशन पे क्योंकि इस समय काफी लोग आएंगे भीड़ आएंगे जिससे उनको दिक्कत नहीं उनको मैं हेल्प यू डेस्क होंगे देन उनको प्रॉपर गाइडेंस दिया जाएगा और क्राउड कंट्रोल करने के लिए क्यू management भी system होगा.
In Telangana, the state BJP President Kishan Reddy met with the Janasena Chief Pawan Kalyan today to explore the possibility of a joint contest in the upcoming state assembly elections. During the meeting held at Hyderabad today, discussions were held on alliance between the two parties. Meanwhile, Congress MP Rahul Gandhi and Party General Secretary Priyanka Gandhi flagged off a bus Vijaya Bheri in Munugu district this evening. The 3-day yatra will cover Warangal, Pedapalli, Karimnagar and Nizamabad parliamentary constituencies in the first phase as per the party sources. BJP today came down heavily on Congress MP Rahul Gandhi following his criticism of the government over the reports of inflated invoicing by Adani Group in coal imports. Briefing media in New Delhi, party spokesperson Gaurav Bhatia said that Mr. Gandhi never speaks over the corruption charge against him and his family members. He said the matter involving the business group is in the Supreme Court and the Congress leader's comments on the issue show that he has no faith in the constitution and in the judiciary. Earlier, talking to media, Mr. Gandhi referred to a report in the British Daily on the business group's alleged over-invoicing of coal imports. He alleged that it has resulted in corruption of 12,000 crore rupees. In the ICC Cricket World Cup, New Zealand have defeated Afghanistan by 149 runs at the M.A. Chidambaram Stadium in Chennai. Winning the toss, Afghanistan put New Zealand to bat. The Kiwis scored 288 for 6 in the stipulated 50 overs. In reply, Afghanistan were bundled out for a paltry 139 in 34.4 overs. New Zealand have not yet lost any match in the tournament so far, along with India. However, they topped the chart with better net run rate. The registration portal for Phase 3 of Yuva Sangam under Ek Bharat Shrestha Bharat EBSB has been launched today. Yuva Sangam is a government initiative to strengthen people-to-people connect between youth belonging to different states and union territories of India. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Centre approves minimum support prices for Rabi Crops for marketing season 2024-25. Also approves 13 gigawatt renewable energy project in Ladakh. 4% hike announced in dearness allowance for Central Govt Employees. Approves productivity-linked bonus of more than 1,968 crore rupees for railway employees. Raksha Mantri Rajnath Singh stresses on strengthening armed forces fighting skills and weapon technologies. US President Joe Biden arrives in Tel Aviv as Israel-Hamas conflict escalates. And in ICC Men's Cricket World Cup, New Zealand defeats Afghanistan by 149 runs at Chennai. And that is all in the news at 9. Good night.